Good morning. I'm not a happy camper this morning. It's 9:40. I'm getting a really late start. I had a hell of a time yesterday trying to line up a shuttle driver today so that I could slack pack and take a load off of my hip. And I won't bore you with all the details, but finally the lady at the front desk of the hotel told me she could do it. And then at 7 o'clock last night, texted me and said, "Oh, I can't do it." So I ended up with the guy that shuttled me yesterday back to the hotel from the trail, but he couldn't do it until picking me up at like 9 o'clock. So trying to go 20 miles back to the hotel with a late start. So I'm gonna move. I gotta move. But good news is I booked a train ticket last night for New York this Thursday. So got 3 days to make it to Harper's Ferry. Then I'm gonna get a big boost. So looks like there's a hill to climb to start. Of course, there always is. And then I will get back on and give you the would you rather today. See ya. Alrighty. Also just realized I don't have a shuttle lined up to get me from the trailhead back at 5:22 to the hotel tonight, and the guy that just dropped me off can't do it. So I have a note in to another shuttle driver. Man, this is a pain. There's like all kinds of reasons these guys are not able to do shuttles, but there's like I've like interacted with 5 different ones here in Front Royal. It's not been easy. Let's do the would you rather. This is going to be the third in a trilogy of would you rathers the last couple days. Last one for a while, this type. So we did New York versus LA. Then we did Chicago versus Dallas. And now we're going to do a sunshine version. So if you had a all expense paid weekend for 2, long weekend for 2, 3-day weekend, would you rather visit the Scottsdale, Phoenix, Arizona area or Miami Beach, Miami area? Let's think about that, and I'll tell you what I think later today. See ya. How's this for like a trail junction? There's like wide open, bunch of different trails going different directions. Here's a little sign over here. Northridge Trail, Ambassador White House Trail, Northridge Trail, White House Overlook, Sky Meadows Visitor Center, all kinds of stuff going on here. It's warm, it's really humid. I just put some sunscreen on, and bugs are back. A couple days of rain kind of had them away. But I'm gonna have to spray some bug spray on next. But boy, if the trail stays like this, I can make some time back. We'll see how it is as I get closer to Front Royal. See ya. How's this for the green tunnel? I'm walking past, I think it's honeysuckle that might have already bloomed or whatever it is. It's super fragrant. You guys can tell me if that looks like honeysuckle. It doesn't have the little things that you could pull out on the flowers, but pretty nice. Still pretty flat and able to make some decent time. There's no tree. Look at how big that post is, I guess. I want to make sure that thing's 10 feet high where the blaze is. Ooh, there's another headstone, tombstone, grave marker. They are all over the place along this trail. Crazy. All right, moving along with some speed. All right, so I've been moving pretty slow, or pretty quick today, not doing a lot of video, but check that out. Right on the trail. Big old rat snake. Hey, hey. There it goes. Ooh, it ain't not happy. Look at him, he is not happy at all. Get off the trail, buddy. You can get stepped on. All right, I'm gonna let him go. See ya. Hello again. It's about 1:20 almost 10.5 miles in, cruising along. Just passed a couple of guys that I saw at the hotel this morning. Taxi, who's from up my neck of the woods in downtown Pennsylvania. Lake, who was the guy that I met at the shelter the other night. Couldn't remember his name. He's through hiking. He's from Sullivan County, Pennsylvania, up near a town called Dewshore. I've been up that neck of the woods, going hunting up there and fishing up in that neck of the woods. I used to work way up there when I first got out of college at a manufacturing plant. So a couple Pennsylvania boys on trail. There's a lot of us out here. And so anyway, just checking in. I'll see you later. Look what we got here. A little boardwalk action. Reminiscent of up in New Jersey. Just crossed under some road. I forget what it is. Some highway. Stopped, got some water. I got 8.2 miles to go. It's a little after 1. So I'm making pretty good time. Just saw another hiker. Forget her name. I just met her this morning with her boyfriend in the shuttle. They started in Damascus. They're going to go up to Katahdin, and they're going to go down to Springer and go Springer to Damascus. So they're just getting there. Well, I guess they're finishing up Virginia, so they've done 500 miles. So yeah, it's humid, not super hot, which I'm thankful for. And I got a pretty good sized climb here, then another one, then it's downhill into 522. So let me get after this climb. Here's another train track. Here we go, let's press on. Here's a cool little meadow that just kind of popped up. I have not been looking that far out, so I don't even know what to expect to see while I'm moving along here today. Just like to get done at a reasonable time, so I have time to get some dinner and repack everything up. And I'm gonna try to get early. I'm supposed to have a 7 a.m. shuttle, but I'm gonna see if that guy can move to 6 a.m. Tomorrow, just to get an earlier start to do the Virginia roller coaster tomorrow. So I think it's gonna be hot and humid again tomorrow. So the earlier I start, the better chance I have to make some miles before the heat. But this is pretty cool. This hill's not too bad. Hopefully it's kind of what the roller coaster's like, but I think they're gonna be a little steeper. We'll see. All right, well, I'd never heard of this before on the Appalachian Trail, but Ray's Rhino apparently is that nub sticking off that tree right there. Kind of looks like a rhinoceros. How about that? Pretty cool. There you go, that's Ray's Rhino. Let's go. Got about 4 miles to go, maybe 3.5. Just past Wild Game. He and Huge and Lobster and Waywalker, and Rack, they all took like a half day in Front Royal this morning, so they didn't get on trail until an hour or two ago. So I passed them, just each of them going this way, and sort of set in. I was just talking, we just got a picture taken together with Wild Game, because he's a great guy. That when I skip ahead on Thursday, that's the last I'm going to see him just now until I finish, because they're going to not get to Harper's Ferry till Thursday, and I'll be on a train Thursday morning out of Harper's Ferry. So said our farewells. I told them if everything goes as planned, what I would like to do, and I think I'm going to do, and if I think I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, is when I finish, I'm going to go get my RV up in State College, take it up to New Hampshire, and wait for those guys to come through and do some trail magic for all the folks I met down here that I'm going to skip ahead of and finish before, so get to see them again. So that's the plan. God willing, it'll all work out, and get to see them another time before they finish. So yeah, you make some interesting, you meet some interesting people, and you know, I'm not sure I'm going to see many of them after I'm done, but you've been hiking with them for a long while and hanging out with them, and definitely feel like you got a kinship with them, and you're part of a fraternity that not a lot of people are in. So, yep, that's what I'm thinking about right now, and I just got to get these last 3 miles done. So, see you soon. So, my shuttle driver told me we drove past some kind of a facility that had a big gate with stone pillars on either side of the gate, and he told me it used to be some kind of Smithsonian Institute facility that had rare animals or something, but it's not, he is not sure what it is now. And I'm like, this is the fence that surrounds it. It is a very new, very high chain link fence with barbed wire up on the top. I'm wondering if that's really a Smithsonian animal research facility or something else. Not a conspiracy theorist, I swear, but I saw the security at the gates when we drove by, and I'm like, that doesn't look like a museum. So who knows what it is, but here in Northern Virginia, I'm sure there are lots of government agencies that have facilities that have some super secret stuff going on, and one out in the middle of the woods, kind of in the middle of nowhere, seems to be a perfect place for some super secret stuff. So, just saying. All right, got a 1.7 miles to go. Let's get down this hill. So I'm almost at the bottom, and here's that fence again. And I noticed that sign up there, you probably can't see it. No trespassing U.S. government property. I guess the Smithsonian Institute is U.S. government property, but that brand spanking new security fence doesn't look like something the government would spend money on for the Smithsonian Institute right now, these days. That's what I'm going with. It's something other than the Smithsonian. What could it be? Who the heck knows? Oh, there's a gate right there with a do not trespass U.S. government sign on it too. All right, let's do Would You Rather, because I'm almost at the bottom. This is the last of the trilogy of city pairs. Would you rather all expense paid weekend for 2 in the Scottsdale, Phoenix area, or the Miami Beach, Miami area? Scottsdale is super cool if you've never been to Old Town Scottsdale. Really nice. I haven't spent a ton of time in Phoenix, but I spent time in Scottsdale. There's great hiking up in the Superstition Mountains. They got Camelback Mountain right there you can hike up, which is a good day hike. There's golf in the area, all that. Miami Beach, I'm not like a South Beach. There's the sign right there. Boom. I'm not really a big South Beach guy, although like one of my best buds in the world lives down in Miami, so I would get to visit him. I just think I would go to Miami because it's closer to water. If I'm going away for a fun weekend, I'd probably go out on a boat, do some fishing, play some golf. I could do that down there. It could be warm, but you can be a little cooler out on the water. So I think I'm going to lean in a little bit of a surprise, I think, to some of my friends would say I'm probably more of a Scottsdale guy than I am a Miami guy. But for a weekend, I'd probably go to Miami and hang out down there. So that's what I'm going with. Tomorrow we take on the Virginia roller coaster and try to get within striking distance of Harper's Ferry. Talk to you later. See ya.